Europe has an excellent basis for creating artificial intelligence that actually makes a competitive contribution in the world. Because as we see it right now, Europe has an industrial basis that provides data, that provides prerequisites that you wouldn't find in other parts of the world.
Combining research and putting that into play, into the real world, is one of the most impactful and greatest things that you can do, but it's also inherently very, very, very hard, because you have to both have an understanding for the technology, but you also have to develop an understanding what your customers, what your users want, and how they will use that. And these are two completely different things, and you have to find people and motivate people who are going to be willing both at the same time.
We have a lot of know-how especially, and a lot of discipline in the processes. So we have a huge advantage here to be leading in the world, not only because of the engineering capability as a technical engineering in our machines, but also as the AI engineering capability you can build. And I think this is a huge opportunity.
This kind of agentic AI, or embodied AI, if you will, is definitely yet another game changer. It is nice to have systems with which you can talk about things, which can summarize text for you, which can write text for you, but it's yet a completely different kind of thing if these kind of AIs can design new products and then actually configure the machines that are needed to produce these products, to set up the whole shop floor in industrial environments to do this kind of thing. We will see continuing dramatic breakthroughs this time or next time with respect to producing things in the real world.
There's a natural interest from the market in trustworthiness. For example, think about security and privacy aspects of the data that go into training of such systems. And so I think there is a significant European footprint also coming from the market players, towards development of trustworthy AI.
Obviously, the Lamar Institute is our lighthouse because it's one of 6 AI centers in Germany, so it is one of the most important centers. What I do think is important is that it focuses so much on application, because in North Rhine-Westphalia, in Germany in general, but in North Rhine-Westphalia specifically, we are an industrial economy and we want to stay an industrial economy. And the focus that Lamar Institute puts on making sure that we create real-life applications for an economy that exists and that needs AI to survive the next century or two, and that still is able to have a value creation that is substantial. I think that is the most important part, and we are very proud of how Lamar Institute does that, and we will continue supporting it going forward.